Hello everyone, it's Animation4. Welcome back to some more Omnifactory. We got a factory growing and growing and taking up all the space. We're almost out of space on this floor. It's great. We got stuff to do today, but first let's go over this new stuff here. What do we got? We got a lot of things. First, what is this? This is neutronium. We already had this. I automated and set to continuously run the production of glowstone elevation units because this assembly takes like 30 seconds and we need a ton of them for stuff. So now I have 5,000 and just more coming. That required automating flux electrum, which was actually really hard because it takes signalum, lumium blend, and mana dust, all of which have to be crafted. Yeah. Next, we have automated tier 5 circuits. Kind of weird since all the other circuits are automated, but tier 5 circuits take these engraved crystal chips, which are made from exquisite emeralds. You engrave them twice and then send them in to be crafted. Everything else takes the silicon, but this one's all based on crystal. So it's a little bit more complicated, but it's automated now, and we should have 32,000 of them. Next, we have the gems. Pulsating crystal, the flux crystal, and vibrant crystals. Got tons of those. And lastly, in these lines, we have the SMD components, transistors, capacitors, resistors, and diodes, all in these lines. And we're just going to keep adding things here that are made without really any external interaction. Next, in terms of things we're automating forever, Wyvern cores and advanced dislocators. Again, things we use a lot of. The Wyvern cores are entirely contained in this tiny little structure here. It uses the empowered palace, it uses tungsten carbide, it uses draconium. Those go together to make draconic cores. Oh, I guess it does grab the compressed infused lava crystal, which we're making like over there somewhere. And then nether star blocks. And it just makes a bunch of them. We've got 1,300. Advanced dislocators, a little bit harder. It also takes the draconium. It takes 16 ender pearls, which I'm making over there somewhere. And I have to manually keep it supplied with dragon eggs, which is kind of annoying. We have a lot of dragon eggs, so I'm not really concerned that we're going to run out, but I kind of just have to occasionally come back and keep it stocked. Got 1,200 of these. You can only hold 2,000. We don't go through them as much as the Wyvern cores, so it should be fine. I think that's it in terms of that stuff. This has actually been really helpful. It sped up the processing of tier 7 and 8 microminers by a ton. And I just did a bunch of tier 7 and 8 microminers because I made 24 chaotic cores. Each chaotic core is 4 chaos shards, which is a tier 7 and a tier 8. So I did 24 tier 7, 24 tier 8 to get this. These are going to go into some solar panels, some neutronium solar panels. We're going to make 8 of them. We're going to make 6 of them because I already have 2. And we're going to use those to make the ultimate generator. Where is it? Lowy, yeah. We got to make 4 of these ultimate generators, and they're going to be used to make the creative RF source. You also need them for this. You also need them for that. We need a lot of these eventually. But for right now, we're just focusing on this one creative RF source. This is our goal. And these ultimate generators are the tough part. They take 2 neutronium solar panels each. Each neutronium solar panel is 4 chaotic cores. So yeah, it's a process. I need much more 16 superconductor wires. And the solar panels are like up on the roof over here. So we gotta grab those. But everything else we need for the ultimate generators are actually done. I've been grinding away crafting, not 45. That's way too many. Eventually. I've been crafting away all of like these random generators. Where are they? All these generators I had to make and like random stuff here. It's all pretty cheap at this point. Last thing we need are just these solar panels, and they are... Heck. These 6? We just need 6, right? Yeah, we just need 6. These. And ohmium blocks. Bunch of those. So I'll throw these in here. We will do these first, and I'll need to make more superconductor wires. It's fine. That goes there. That goes there. Because this takes like 134 billion RF. So it's going to be a little while. I can craft some superconductor wire in the meantime. I don't know how much I need, but I'm just going to craft all this. That didn't take too terribly long. That should be the panels. That's everything we should need for the ultimate generators. We're just going to lose... should I do these last? Like, now that I think about it, we do need power still to craft the rest of this stuff. We'll leave these here for now. I like having power. This is way more power than I'll use, but you know, I think these Wyvern solar panels alone won't cut it. Let's look at everything else that we need to craft this, because there's a bunch. All right, there's the last non-generator step. So, should be time. Pull up the 8 neutronium solar panels. Make sure not to miss any. Throw them in the system. And then tell the system to craft 4 ultimate generators. And it's missing something. What is it missing? Electrical steel gears. Because apparently I don't have those auto-crafted. So close. Now it should be time. It's a lit start button. Go! Let's make a bunch of glass panes. Scenarium. It's done. Miscellaneous things for motors and some mirrors. It has to make solar panel tiers, that's true. Shouldn't take too long though. There's one. Ultimate generator. What does it do? I don't know. It's not even placeable. It's just a block. Alright. Let's see if I can remember this. Oh, I need all of them. Oh, they're not stackable. That's why I only grabbed one. So these go in the corners. We get these 4. These 8. These 12. These 16. And these 16. Did I say 16? Those 20, I think. I can math. These fill in the rest. And then the infinity catalyst in the middle. Creative RF source. Second creative item. Quest done. And that opens up 4 more quests. No, it doesn't. We need the infinity. It opens up the infinity ingot. The ingot is the most advanced basic material. With creative fluids and all the automation you hopefully set up for your first infinity catalyst, these ingots should be easy. Well, not easy, but reasonable. Fair. From here, you're going to be crafting a multitude of creative tier items for various mods, in addition to being useful for their regular functionality they're needed for the final goal, the creative ending upgrade. J.I. is your friend beyond noticing a few more items. I'll not be holding your hand anymore. I've taught you everything you need to know to beat the pack. You can do it. What about these? We still have 4 quests. But yeah, this is yet another piece to the creative ending upgrade, which I've decided we're going to be crafting right here. We have 3 pieces. But mostly, this is infinite power. How am I going to use this infinite power? I don't know. For right now, we'll put it directly underneath this guy. We'll put it right here. And you'll get the pylons. Grab one of these. Put you amount of glass. Grab a glass. See for it to come in. Get back here. And this is just going to be full all the time. Yeah. It is outputting 2.1 billion RF into this orb now. The reason I'm still using the orb is it has more faces and more faces to connect to, because the best pipe we have for outputting things is the superconductor conduit, which only does 134 million, not 2.1 billion. It doesn't even connect. Huh. How do I get power from this then? It's from Draconic Evolution. So I guess the presumption is you do it this way? I don't know. I'll figure it out. There we go. It's done. At this point, we are working towards the creative vending upgrade. I don't even know where to start, honestly. We need to do a whole bunch of Hearts of the Universe. So we need a bunch of tier 9 and tier 10. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to go towards getting these as automated as possible, doing more things like setting up stuff to just continuously autocraft like this. And eventually we will arrive at it not being as awful as possible. Yeah. Because every infinity ingot, now that I remember, requires the catalyst, requires Hardy Universe. Alrighty then. The floor down here is almost full, which means the next place to build is up. And we're going to be doing some microverse projectors, specifically large microverse projectors. We're at the point now where we can produce a tier 7 and a tier 8 microminer pretty quickly. I do them in batches of 5, and they take maybe 3-4 minutes for a batch. I haven't actually timed it, but it's pretty quick. And then I have to manually go to the projector, put it in with all the stuff, and then manually take the result from the 7, put it in with the 8, and then I get the shards, and I have to send them into the system. We're going to automate that as much as we can. I still have to manually say, hey, let's produce some tier 7s, hey, let's produce some tier 8s. But the sending them into the projector, we're going to automate. What I want to try to do here now, we're going to grab our copy-paste gadget. We're going to try to duplicate the projector so we don't have to rebuild it by hand. So that's one corner. And the other corner is right there. So we're going to go into here. We're going to go to copy. Pick that corner. Pick that corner. Yeah, it looks like it. Go to paste. Go to paste. And we are in the opposite corner. Let's try doing it the other way around. Let's do right click here. Shift right click there. The number of tile entities not copied is a lot. So that piece will fit right there. And it did not do any of the outside structure. Okay. My guess, if I take out this, the structure will fail. The structure will fail. It should turn back into regular machine. If I relog, maybe. I want it to be regular orange again. No, it's still there. But how it's not copied is still a lot. So I'm guessing it just doesn't care. It did do it at all. All right, I guess we have to work with this. Hopefully at least did the inside. Nope, it's hollow. So it only placed the diamond blocks. Wonderful. Huzzah. So now we got a tier 7 and a tier 8 microverse projector dedicated. We still need one for actually a tier 1 and a tier 2. The tier 1 is because that's how we get dilithium. The only way to get dilithium ore is from a tier 1 microminer, which becomes dilithium crystals, which are actually used in tier 7 and tier 8. So we need them. We need a bunch of them. I send off tier 1 microminers in like stacks of 64, and we still run out of dilithium. So automating that. And for tier 2, universe creation, no, not universe creation data, stellar creation data, we'll do it this way, just because, you know, it's 4 times better. So yeah. And then we need a microverse projector for a tier 9 and a tier 10. So we'll have 6 microverse projectors up here. And then we will have to run all the power and connections and stuff somehow. Right. We got some setup here. Pretty straightforward. We got the tier 1 microminer in the middle. We put the tier 1... We got the tier 1 projector in the middle. We put the tier 1 microminers here. They go into here. It'll only... Come on. It's such lag right now. It'll only put in 1 at a time. No big deal. It'll maintain it stacked with a stack of chests and a stack of quantum flux. I have all of the ME interactions going through this one interface. I'm trying to just minimize the number of interfaces, so we just have one that's going to handle all of the stuff we need from the ME system and anything we're sending to it. So it's got chests and quantum flux. It's going to pull out here. Goes in there, comes through, gets a ton of stuff. The only stuff we need is dilithium and redstone ore. Dilithium gets pulverized here and then autoclaved here into crystals to go here. The redstone ore goes into here to become crushed rhyodocrosinite, and that goes back into the system. Not a ton of it, but, you know, a trickle. For every tier 1, we get like 5 of those. So it's something. Over here, we have a bunch of Ender Dragon data modules. I had to make some new ones, but we have 4 self-aware ones producing dragon layer data relatively slowly, honestly. 4 stacks of dragon layer data go into here, along with 2 dilithium crystals from there, and the gemstone sensors from there, because I have those auto-crafted also. And they go in with a tier 7 microminer from here, and that should just work. We will see. So that'll pull in, should pull in 4 stacks. It is only pulling in 1 stack. Please pull in 4 stacks. Is it stuck? No. Oh, does this only allow 1 stack? Can I increase? I figured doing multiple stacks in here would, like, allow more than 64. Stable. Oh, damn it. Like, I want 4 stacks. Is the dilithium going to do the same thing? That's no good. Yeah, dilithium's doing the same thing. Oh, man, we need 4 stacks of dilithium in here. Like, how am I supposed to work with that? You just can't. But this could work. All right, I need to disable this so it doesn't actually activate. So we have an existing item filter. So what it says it does is it filters based off existing in the system. So if I fill the system up with exactly what should be in it, which is tier 7, 2 stacks of dilithium, 4 stacks of dragon layer, and a gemstone sensor. We put in the existing item filter, do snapshot, refresh. Ah, it just does those. I want counts. I want counts of items. I didn't think they'd be useful again, but we're going to try logistics pipes. Theoretically, maybe. I haven't actually tried. We can use the supplier logistics pipe to do more than 1 stack. If I do... Can I hold right click? No. Okay, I'm not going to do it. There's... Oh, we can't even... Okay. 4 stacks of that. 2 stacks of that. 1 of these. And 1 of these. It doesn't have to be fast. It just needs to work eventually. And it clearly did that. And then it'll just pull the items, throw them in. Oh, this is great. This is working great. Need the dilithium now, which should hopefully be on its way. Come on. I have the pipes running underneath just so I have walking space. Dilithium? Oh, that's all that's in there. Apparently I didn't put that much dilithium in here. Yeah, the world's struggling. The world's been struggling for a bit and it's not been getting better. So that's working. So now we can come over here also. Oh my god. I don't know. It's been like a lot worse today. Yesterday wasn't so bad, but today it's been real bad. Like I just clicked that and it just didn't move. All right. So we need this. We're going to add a basic logistics pipe here, a provider logistics pipe here, and some unrouted in between. You need a basic logistics pipe at all the junctions. We have the tier 8 there, so now I can come into here and say we need a tier 8, a layer of the Chaos Guardian data. We need lithium, we need flux. We need 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1. That should be what you need for this. We have layers of the Chaos Guardian data right here. By logistics pipe. There's nothing in it, so clearly it's moved. There it is. Let's see if it goes. Oh, it is already going. Well, there you go. It's working. And I guess the last thing I can do is tell this to start extracting. I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. So it'll start sending the tier 1s, and the tier 1s should go. Using input item. Oh, this hasn't finished extracting. Let's tell this to extract all the stuff. Eventually this will open. Most of it gets trashed. We should now have space and it should start running, hopefully. Okay, now it's gone. Cool, so that'll fill us back up with dilithium because we're already out. Wait for server. Wait for the server. 40 chaos shards. Wait for the server. There you go. It's that easy. And I'll just come back later with another set. Oh, I didn't lock this one. Throw them in, and it'll process them through. I don't have to do anything else, which is surprisingly nice. So we have one infinity ingot. What if we craft another? And then what if we also craft 8 of these? Except we can't because I used up stuff. I had it all calculated, but then I forgot we needed to make another ingot. So I have more to do. Alright, should be good. If I can remember how this goes, which is probably not. Wyvern boots. And these go here. You encase the whole thing. Boom. Infinity boots. One piece down. Let's see how they work. I zoom. That's actually not that fast. We definitely fly faster. But importantly, I think I need to not wear them so they don't take damage. And we can use them in a crafting recipe. Probably. They're gonna go like right there, I think. Also, I looked at it wrong. We have 2 more of these. Here, and I think there. 5 down. Gonna do one more thing before we end here. Request 15 eggs. Wow, last one. Dang, that was surprisingly quick. No, it wasn't. That actually took a long time. So we're actually making L eggs, not just eggs. We're going to try to do this without having to cheat and look it up. I think I got this. So I've been kind of AFKing, not really, but making a lot of ships, a lot of micro miners, and that has afforded me 2 more infinity ingots, and actually 3 more hearts of the universe. So we are doing pretty well on that front right now. I did forget these. We do need a ton. We need over 100 of these things, but it's kind of been a chipping away process. I think the hardest thing we're going to have to figure out is what exactly we spend all this stuff on. No, what am I missing? Oh, I'm up 1. I was very close. Infinity leggings. Boom. You add them to the table. Yeah, so we need well over 100 infinity ingots, and it's just kind of been chipping away as I've seen fit. I've been adding things to automate the process. That's why we have this system up here, which has been great. We're gonna have it auto making some stem cells too, a couple dozen of thousands of stem cells in here, and I think that's what it's gonna be for the most part. So infinity ingots, I think for the most part, I'm not really gonna show making anymore. It's going to be focusing on the everything else. And there's plenty else to do. We're getting close to the end in terms of stuff left to accomplish, but we still have a lot left to go in terms of stuff that needs to be... Where am I going? Stuff that needs to be automated. But for now, 2 more parts of the puzzle done, and we will trek on. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.